Greetings, viewers. Welcome back to Phasmophobia for another weekly challenge. This time it's Hide and Seek Seeker. Without further ado, let's hop in and see what's in store for us this week. Okay, so here we are at Brownstone High School, and this is amongst my least favorite challenges. I've done this one before. It is very painful. We are at 100% sanity. We got a light down there. No start time, but that's not really a problem considering this is our sanity and it'll probably remain that forever. Actually, we don't really need this. If we've got that, and that, let's go. We went the wrong way then. So why is this one of my least favorite? It's pretty simple. You start 100% sanity. There should be no cursed possessions. This is from memory when I did it last time. I actually described this in another one, saying this is one of the worst challenges, but I accidentally called it Detectives Only, but Detectives Only is the no evidence one. I got them confused. It's this one that's one of the worst ones, and the reason is that first of all, we're on Brownstone High School. And our sanity drain is set to 0. And I believe ghost activity and ghost events are set to low. Whoops. Open that out. And what that means is finding the ghost is a right royal pain in the butt. One good thing though is all the doors are set to closed. That makes it easier to know where the ghost is. And actually a legitimate way you could play this is simply open the front door, go make yourself a cup of coffee or tea, and then come in, because finding the ghost is going to be the hard part. If it happens to be in a room without a door, it's going to be a bit annoying, but if it's in a room with a door, you should I think I heard that. Where was that? Is that one of these? It should touch the door eventually. So literally by going AFK, literally the way you can play this is just go AFK. I thought I heard a locker be touched. Go AFK for 15 minutes and come in, and there's a good chance the door will have been opened. I heard that. Where is that? Where is it? Where is it? No, went the wrong way. I think it might have been... yes, here we go. So I was relatively lucky. I was about to say I'm going to cut ahead to when I find the ghost, but don't need to. Where are you? Are you here? No. Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Are you French? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Should not have done that. Oops. It's probably not that. What was this? There's a good chance that it's not that as well. I will check them again. Obviously EMF 5 twice is not enough to rule in or out EMF 5. Kind of feels like... Are we slower too? I feel like we are a little... I'm not sure if it's that the sprint duration is lower, or whether we're actually moving slower. We might be moving slower. Actually, I'm gonna bring this in. Because we know it's touched some stuff. Because it just feels, I don't know. It's been a little while since I played some Phasmo. So maybe maybe this is normal. Brownstone High School is a slow map. Regardless, you know, it's very large. We have fingies. You can touch this too, but that's probably gone by now. It might be... where's that? I do like that we have a mix. I think that was in next door. In the cafeteria. That sounds like... this might be twins. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? So one of the big reasons this is such a bad challenge is again the low I think it's low activity. Maybe it's not. I think it is though, because that's kind of like the whole find hide and seek thing. But also the fact that you have no cursed possessions and no way to drop your sanity. The combination of that means that the ghost's activity is going to be really low the entire time. Sure, it means you've got tons of time to find the ghost, theoretically. But the thing is, the ghost is going to be doing very little, so finding it's much harder. And on such a large map, it's more difficult. See, our sanity is literally not moved. Ghost events are actually brilliant if you get one. I'll try to come out for the camera. What else do I want to bring in? We can bring in this. Sure, why not? We'll get that started. I mean, I don't really think I really need this, but... because I'm pretty sure it's 3 evidences. I'm pretty sure I'm not normally able to sprint 3 times before getting to the door. Maybe this is normal speed. I don't know. It just feels really... I think maybe the sprint's short. Maybe it's normal. I'm probably gaslighting myself. Sorry. Oh, I should have brought in more books and stuff. Books and dots, that's what I should have done. Silly me. Okay. Normal. Normal. So what I'm looking for there is really, did it not leave fingerprints? Has it left special fingerprints? This ghost is touching doors a ton, which is great. Again. Oh, EMF 5. There we go. There we go. There we go. Because EMF 5 indeed, it possibly can be a Obake, which is why we need to check the fingies. Now we just pause you for the moment while we check these because it's very distracting. I don't see anything. which is a bit of a shame. Because that would potentially be... God, I don't think this can't be 0. I don't think there's any ghost changing favorite room. I hope not. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Are you French? Do you like pizza? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? I'd almost say it can't be that. But it was doing stuff over there. That's what confused me. Made me think that could totally be twins. But twins are, unless it's not actually in this room. Because twins are ghost or... Oops. No, I mean it has to be in this. Just has to be the ghost room. I don't think that matters. Nope. Where's this? Okay. Ooh, hang on. No, that is that door, I think. So that's okay. If it was this door, that could have been Obake not leaving fingerprints. The book I didn't mean to touch. Okay, she's not a wraith. And looking at this, it's a bit hard to say, but I don't think it's an Obake. So Obake should leave less fingerprints. I heard 3 steps, and it looked like less footprints. Yep, we already knew that one. It's not a wraith. Again, though, it's kind of much harder to test using this than the Obake on here. And 3 steps is not really enough, I don't think. But if it's not Spirit Box, where are you? Do something. It's probably Dots, to be quite frank. Dots is always the annoying one. And I'm not a huge fan of tier 3 dots in these rooms in particular. They're good in a lot of rooms, but the bathrooms, they're a bit annoying. Yeah, alright, let's go grab some more writing and dots and we'll try and get a ghost. Could be a Goryo, you know. What's Goryo's other? No. Oh, it is it's UV. Why have I not ticked off UV? Yeah, it couldn't be Spirit Box anyway. I'm just literally looking at the fingerprint continuously. Oh, I'm forgetting to tick it off. I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be a Myling or a Goryo. Probably a Goryo is my guess. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. So the reason I say that is that Obake, I kind of felt like it would have done something. I would have either not seen a footprint, not seen a fingerprint, or seen the special fingerprint out of all the ones that we've looked at. Because it's 10% for the special fingerprint, and it's 20% chance that it doesn't give a footprint / fingerprint on every single one. So, you know, once you pass 10, which I think we're past 10 when it comes to that, we will keep looking though, just in case. What would it be? Okay, freezing anyway. No, it's Jin. I have a feeling my sanity would have been drained, So I'm pretty sure it's not that as well. It also, I'm certain it's not freezing. Must be... No, dots is Goryo. Ghost Orb. Yeah, I don't think it's Ghost Orb, which is why I reckon it's probably a Goryo. Now for Goryo, we have to be out of the room. This is such a Goryo. The problem is you can't be in the room, which is annoying. And Goryo seems to give dots not very... Like, any ghost. Most ghosts don't seem to do dots very often when you're not in the room. And the problem is the Goryo can never give dots if there's no player in the room. What that means is it's really difficult to get Goryo dots, and it's something that I really think they need to tune a bit better. Goryo needs to have a much higher chance to give dots, I think. Or they need to get rid of the fact you can't be in the room with it. One of the two. I'm really surprised we haven't seen it at all, though. Yeah, I don't think this difficulty... The only other ability the Goryo has is the not roaming. Sorry, not changing favourite room. I shouldn't really use... Commonly, that's referred to as roaming by a lot of people, including myself. But there's two parts to roaming. There's just the ghost walking into different rooms, and then there's the ghost changing favourite room. So in this case specifically, it can't change favourite room. It can walk into other rooms without any problems. It just can't stay, like, you can't make that the favourite room. I'd love to get dots, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's totally Goryo, though. I brought in another book, didn't I? Where did I put it? Yeah, alright, so it's throwing a book. It can't be writing then. So it should try and write in the book if it... Is that so? That means it really can't be writing. I'm sure it's not Go. It's got to be Goryo. I really would have liked to have seen the dots to show you what the Goryo dots look like. The other thing you can do is also look in the truck. Initially, that's how it was designed to be made, which is really kind of... It's annoying on, like, no evidence. Or, sorry, not no evidence, like one evidence or two evidence, because solo you can't... Sorry, it's rolling my eye. You can't confirm a Goryo with Goryo dots from here, because ideally it's meant to be that you have one person here and you have looking at it and monitoring, and then if they see dots, they ask another team member, "Did you see the dots?" And then they go, "No, I didn't see the dots," and then that's supposed to be the Goryo dots, but you can't obviously do that in single player. And ever since Ascension, Goryo dots have just been really difficult to see. Again, because of how, like, dots mode seems to be triggered, because it seems to be triggered to want to walk towards the player. But if there's no player in the room, it doesn't seem to trigger very often. And again, Goryo dots will never happen. They can't be seen with the naked eye and will never happen if there's a player in the room. There we go. On to the next one. Alright, that one probably could have been a lot faster if I wasn't silly and just simply forgot that I had UV. Even though I kept checking the UV. Kept checking the UV to make sure it wasn't an Obake, even though I didn't mark it down. Whoops on my part. Because being able to narrow down the ghosts really does help. Is that noise? I was talking. Either way, oops, that was me. This is going to be probably a bit boring, so I will fast forward to where I actually find the ghost. Okay, here we are. We have freezing in here. I was just randomly started going around just checking the temperature of every room. I thought I heard something on this side. That will be... Yep, EMF 5. I thought so. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? We have EMF 5 freezing. Can't be a... Can it actually be this? Yes, can be. Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? It might not be that though. Maybe I should just check a little bit more. Are you French? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Do you like pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? I mean, maybe not. Before I go any further, there's two things I didn't quite finish off. So the Goryo, its ability to not roam, on most of these challenges, I believe, so not roam, not change favorite room, on most of these weekly challenges, I believe that's set to none anyway. So no ghosts will roam on most of the challenges. Not all of them, but most of them. What that means is that the only thing the Goryo has special, other than its dots, you can't actually test. Right, that's the problem with the Goryo. You can't test it because no ghost will roam. Will change favorite rooms. They'll all roam. They just won't change favorite rooms. The other thing I was talking about was why this challenge is one of the most annoying challenges, and simply, I didn't quite finish it off, but as you could see, I drained 0 sanity that entire time, so you can't do hunt tests because there's no cursed possessions and sanity drain set to 0. The only way you can lose sanity is through ghost events. So the activity is always going to be pretty awful. It makes finding the ghost difficult. Again, like I found this literally by just going into every single room. It actually didn't take me too long because I started up here because I thought I heard something when I was downstairs. I didn't start up here. I started on the right, on this side downstairs, and then when I came up here, because I wanted to make sure it was not downstairs. Let's see. Ooh, it may have changed rooms. It may actually have room. No, I think it's still just going down, because that should go way down. Put that there. That's about it. We need to go grab some more stuff. So yeah, the hardest part of this challenge can be finding the ghost room. It is finding the ghost room. Other than that, it's actually really easy because you've got 3 evidences. Although you can have a Goryo that just refuses to give its dots. That always happens. But mostly it's going to be a pretty easy challenge, right? The likelihood of you dying is very low. It's probably going to be higher against Jinn, because Jinn can use their ability to suck your sanity away. Moroi, its curse only doubles the normal sanity drain. So if sanity drain is 0, and I've tested this, if the sanity drain is 0 and you double it, double 0 is still 0. So no sanity drain means no sanity drain. So the curse doesn't actually help. I'll do this and grab this because we want to check for UV. So if you see your sanity go down, without ghost events, the prime suspects there are definitely going to be Jin or Yurei. They're the only ones that can really do that. Otherwise, your sanity is going to be sitting at 100%, most likely, unless you are lucky enough to get a ghost event. I believe the entire time last time, I failed to get any ghost events. It's actually kind of funny because if this is a shade, it literally cannot give ghost events. It is impossible because at 100% average team sanity, a shade can't do ghost events, so it won't. But yeah. That will be interesting. Oh, hang on, that's right. Do we have riding? No. Not yet. That's about right. We have orbs. Can there be orbs, first of all? No, it cannot be orbs, so I don't know why I'm checking. Why did I bother bringing this in? I should have brought another dots in. There's dots! Nice. So, Oni. Oni would be kind of a one where you might possibly get hunted because it does have an increased chance for ghost events. You know, as you can see. Are you here? Where are you? Show yourself. Show yourself. Show us. Show yourself. It's obviously set to low, I'm guessing, because an Oni, if this was high, an Oni would almost certainly have done it. Like, not always, but it's very high likelihood that an Oni will do a ghost event within a minute or two of you being on, like, nightmare difficulty when it's set to high, for example. But Noni's one that actually could eat your sanity down because it's 20% drain rather than 10% from a ghost event, so you might potentially get hunted by an Oni. Another one that is just generally more active and therefore might be able to do some ghost events is a Thay. They might be, if you get hit by 3 ghost events before you actually find the Thay, it can then hunt. The advantage of that is even if you die, just throw in Thay. Although, if you've been near it, it'll probably be aged, so it probably won't actually hunt. There you go. On to the next one. Then, of course, the 2 that are most capable to kill you on this challenge would definitely be the Demon and the Onryo. Because they're the only 2 ghosts that can hunt at any sanity. Demon, it's only quite rarely. If you hear a normal speed ghost out of nowhere attack you on this difficulty, just lock in Demon. If you die, oh well. Because the Demon is really the only ghost that's going to be trying to kill you at 100% sanity. Unless you brought candles into the room. So on Rio, if you brought a candle, that's the reason why I brought a candle last time. If you're wondering why I brought it in, was to start the Onryo count, but then Onryo was ruled out, so I didn't bother testing any further. I should have brought something else in, but I wasn't really thinking. I was kind of like, I don't know what to bring. I'll just bring this. Like I said, honestly, one of the better ways to play this is literally opening the front door. You got to open the front door. There's no activity, right? You got to open one of these front doors, one of the outside-facing doors. And I'm pretty sure there's no changing favorite room. I think maybe there is, but I don't think there is. So what you can do is just literally go make a coffee every match after opening the door. Just sit your character outside the map and wait. After you finish getting your tea or coffee, or maybe just having a nice relaxing walk around the house, you can come back and look for the door that's open. Because yeah, it's pretty difficult to find the ghost on this difficulty. Sometimes you're lucky, and that's kind of why it's not the funnest weekly challenge difficulty they've ever made. I remember last time I tried a variety of things. This is back when the paramic was OP. I think it was when the paramic was still OP. And it was still awful back then. I tried sound sensors, they were terrible. They did work though, eventually. Eventually the sound sensors did work, I have to admit that. They weren't great, but they did work. So it's going to take me a while to... That match, by the way, it took me like half an hour to find the ghost using the sound sensors. But I did do it though. But I'll probably cut ahead to when I find the ghost, because this is going to be a little boring for a while here. I haven't found the ghost yet, but I will say one thing, because one of my ghosts last time was in one of these science rooms. If you get a ghost in like this room here, even if you've taken you 15 minutes to I've taken you 15 minutes to find it. Depends how long it's taking you to find it. If you find it in this room though, this is one of the worst rooms on the map. As you can see, there is nothing really for the ghost to interact with. The door, there's no door here. I think this is a single room by itself. None of these taps work, so the ghost can't use them. The only things it can do, I think it can touch on the windows, and it can open, close the door, and turn on and off the light. That's it. So they're very hard rooms, particularly that one, I think, because it literally has nothing in there to interact with. Very hard rooms to get evidence in. So, but I mean, unfortunately with this challenge, if it's taken you half an hour to find the ghost, you might not want to reload. You might just want to knuckle through, grit and bear it, grin and bear it. However it's supposed to go. Anyways, let's fast forward to when we find the ghost, like I said. Okay. I'm reasonably sure I did not move this door. Could be wrong. Freezing. This is not a great room, but I don't think it's the worst room, I don't think. It's not great though. Like, see, because none of these books can be thrown. And what that basically means is like getting EMF and that starts to become more difficult. Like literally none of these can be thrown, I don't think. Any of these at all? None. I don't know why this hasn't been fixed, because it's really a flaw that some rooms will have tons of things that can be thrown. What'd you just do? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Now, yeah, I know how I said about Onryo and Demon. I'm not even sure if Friendly Ghost could be very well on, because I've never been able to get hunted on this difficulty. I didn't try, because you really need certain ghosts to be able to try. I'm not sure what that ghost just did. But after we get more evidence items in there, I'll add more items to that room to hopefully get an EMF reading. To get more EMF readings. The problem is, you know, EMF 5 does rely on obviously getting EMF readings. And empty rooms with nothing in them. I'm not sure. Maybe you can whack on the blackboard. Maybe, or on the table potentially. But yeah, some of the rooms just have literally no items to throw, and throwing is easily one of the most significant. Whoops. Just double check I haven't had sanity drained, because that would tell us straight away, right? If it's one of the ghosts. We would probably say Jinn, I would say, if that was the case. But I was saying, yeah, throws are a major source of EMF readings, right? And that's why these empty rooms are just a bit annoying. Like I said, some of them will have like 7 or 8 books in them, and some of them will have literally nothing that can be moved. Not a single item can be thrown. You do have a bit of a double-edged sword though, because I think writing competes for other interactions, maybe? So in some ways having no items in the room is good for getting writing if it's a writing ghost, but if it's not a writing ghost, then you kind of want more interactions to get more EMF readings. Hello ghost, where are you? Are you here? Give us a sign. So yeah, I'm not even sure if, as I said, I'm not even sure if a demon or an Onryo can kill you. Demon can do it with its ability, because this could be friendly ghost for all I know. It will be interesting. If it is a demon or an Onryo, I will actually probably stay and do some tests just to try and see that. Let's get some more stuff in here. See, like, look at this, right? Look, this was, I think there's another one up here. There's another one there. So I've got 3 of these books plus those, so 6, at least 6 throwable books in that room. In this room there was 1 throwable folder. In this room there was, as far as I can see, nothing. Nope, that can't be thrown, no. So it's very inconsistent. So let's go get some more items. Not throwing items, evidence items in. There's probably dots. Still can't be spirit box. I tried it pretty thoroughly though, but totally could be. Don't see orbs anywhere. Really not walk through there? Come on. I thought that was reasonably alright placement. So that would be not UV, and again, because we have them all, we can rule them out. Not UV. Nice. That's good. We have writing. So what do we got? Shit. Alright, so spirit box or orb. It's not, I don't think it's an orb, so where's my spirit box? Give me a Moroi. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you French? How old are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Does give us a sign work on this? Give us a sign. Are you far? Where are you? My ear always rings after using that. Okay. I don't know why I put that down. Didn't need to. Pick it up. I think we know what this is, right? Let's leave the room. If I can. So the shade can't do anything really while you're in the room, that's the problem. Meaning you're not going to get any readings. You're not going to get a lot of readings anyway. And it's EMF 5. You'll get some, because again it can write in the book, for example. But it is much more limited than other ghosts, while a player is in the same room as it. In what it can and cannot do. I don't see orbs, and I'm pretty sure it's not Spirit Box, so it's probably EMF 5. And this is a ghost that no matter how hard it tries, it cannot kill us on this challenge difficulty, if it's a shade. No matter what it does. Sadly, it wasn't a demon. Just trying to think. Let's go have a look on the board. So being further away, actually I don't think further away, I'm pretty sure it's just literally if you're in the room or not, if there is a player in the room or not. So it's not really going to increase the rate of interactions, me leaving the area. But we can kind of monitor the EMF reading from the van. It's again not as accurate as if you see it with your EMF reader, but particularly if you don't have the EMF reader or against a shade, which can be kind of annoying sometimes. It can sometimes be easier to see it. Not that it looks like it is. It's doing nothing. I don't think I set up the camera because it wasn't really worthwhile. Still could be a Moroi is my main concern. Like this, it shouldn't be possible. I double checked because if maybe Obake got really unlucky, but it should have had UV footsteps. All right, so that could just be a normal throw, but it could also be an EMF 5. Because I think it's like +0, -2, the range that this can be in the readings. What that means is, in fact, if you get a lot of 2s, for example, a lot of like interactions, they can actually just round to 0. So they won't actually show up on here, even though the ghost is doing stuff. Sometimes, though, it is the ghost literally not doing stuff. The devs have never confirmed that the shade has lower interactions. What they have confirmed is when a player is in the room, they cannot do various interactions. Obviously, they can interact with the writing book. But other than that, they don't tend to do very much while they're in the same room. Obviously, they can leave a room and do it. They also cannot hunt when you're in there. See, I think this is the MF5, this one. So with the other things about the shade, and then I'll talk about this, cannot hunt when there is a player in the room. Of course, they can walk out of the room and hunt. Obviously, you need your sanity to be below 35% for the shade. It also cannot do ghost events at 100%. At 50% sanity and below, it has, it should have, again, according to roughly how the devs have described it, the same chance to do a ghost event as any other ghost. So basically, above 50%, there's a chance for it to fail. That chance is 100% at 100% sanity and 0% at 50% sanity. So if it tries to do a ghost event, it'll actually be stopped by its ability if the average team sanity is at 100% like it is here. This here, pretty sure that will be EMF 5 because it's a 4 or a 5. 4 or 5 spike. As long as you trust your team or no one's in the map, because this can also be a ghost event, because a ghost event can be a 4. And I think it's because EMF 5s can read as, on here, they can read as 5, 4, or 3. EMF 4s can read as 4, 3, or 2. And EMF 4 is ghost event. So you do need to be a bit careful. But if you're playing alone and you see that, there's a very high chance it's EMF 5. Now, I also believe it's still not perfect. There are some times where you will get a 4 spike out of nowhere from a ghost that isn't an EMF 5 ghost. It is rare, but it does happen. It's not foolproof, where you get a 4 or 5 spike. So it's not perfect. Ideally, you'll see it with the EMF reader, but in this case, I was also pretty sure it was not a Revenant and not a Moroi, because there you go, got the achievement for taking all challenges as well. The reason is that I was pretty sure those evidences weren't being given by the ghost, right? Ghost orbs, UV. I knew it couldn't be UV, so it wasn't demon. Couldn't be a Revenant because it wasn't ghost orbs. And I was pretty sure, still could have been a Moroi, and I could have just been really unlucky with the spirit box, but I was pretty sure it wasn't. And then the EMF on the board confirmed that it's probably EMF 5, and it was very likely EMF 5, as you can see. But it is risky off of just a single one of those spikes like that. Going, oh yeah, it's definitely EMF 5. That's very risky because there's a chance that it's not. But as you can see, 11 interactions the entire time. That was including while I was walking around looking for it in the 23 minutes. Yeah, it's like not much more than a 5-minute investigation, really, probably. A lot of walking, obviously, in between ghost rooms, and it's a shade. Again, the devs have never said that the shade. They've never confirmed the shade does less just in general, but they certainly feel like they also just do less in general. But they definitely do less interactions when a player is in the same room as them. They cannot hunt when the player is in the same room as them, and ghost events, like I said, between 50 and 100%. There's a chance that they'll fail. The chance being 100% at 100%, 0% at 50%. So when they try to do it, basically it runs a check every time they try to do a ghost event. And I don't think, we probably didn't see any ghost events, did we? Event 0, yeah. I'm not sure whether they show up on here, because what might happen is if it tried to do a ghost event, but then was blocked by its ability, it might show up here. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think it does. However, the interactions do show up here when it's blocked by the shade ability. You'll often get like 60 interactions, and you'll know that the shade did not perform 60 interactions. So that statistic is usually broken for the shade. But yeah, that's this week's challenge. I think I got pretty lucky. It can be a bit frustrating finding the ghosts. That's going to be the difficulty with this one. Hope you had a pretty good time with this challenge. It's again, your risk of dying is very low. I'm not even sure you can. I'm not even sure that whether or not it's friendly ghost or not. But certainly it's near impossible to drop your sanity. Even against the Oni, we got 0 ghost events. It's pretty tough. But until next time, remember, the dose makes poison. Thank you for watching.